comes to us from Smash JT. This came out earlier today. Alyssa Mercante officially files a lawsuit against Smash JT, a calculated dangerous doxing attack. So, I believe Alyssa Mercante said that she was going to file a lawsuit against Smash JT, but that was like several months ago, and I guess she finally did it. She finally did it. All right, let's see why. Okay, we did. I did talk about it earlier with Sevi and Erudai on their stream, but let's see. Alyssa Mercante, former senior editor at Kotaku, has decided to escalate her long-standing feud with content creators covering the video game industry by now officially filing a lawsuit against the United States District Court for Eastern District of New York. So here's a complaint right over here, and it's 54 pages. It accuses Smash JT of stochastic terrorism. That's crazy. That's crazy. Defamation, bias-related violence, or intimidation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and tortious. That look, I'm Chinese. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to read that. Interference. But let's be clear with what's really going on here. At the heart is the issue isn't just a frivolous nature of lawsuit, but in reality, how Mercante has found a way to weaponize it and legally dox me, putting me and my entire family's safety at risk. And I believe this guy right over here, I believe on page 7, was actually dox's address, which is insane. Tortious. See, thank you. See, that's what the chat's here. That's what the chat's here. What's going on, Legendary Scrub? How's it going, man? While Mercante made sure to redact her own address from the public filings, citing her concern for personal safety, she apparently had no issue sharing the lawsuit on her social media accounts, where she routinely stirs up plenty of hatred and animosity against me. By doing so, she's broadcasted my private information to her thousands of followers, many of whom have consistently been openly hostile towards me. Also, so it's right over here. Also interesting how she isn't safe, but basically he told her right over here. Let's see. This reckless and honestly abhorrent act has now put my family directly in harm's way. Sorry, as she has encouraged others to target me in real life. For someone who claims fear for her own safety, this is some pretty strong hypocrisy at its finest. Not that I'd come to expect anything less from her. The lawsuit itself is a blatant attempt to silence my work covering the gaming industry and a clear scream of jealousy over my success. Yeah, I believe Smash JT is very close to getting 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you guys haven't subscribed to him yet, go ahead and do so. But yeah, Smash JT has been doing a lot of work helping us. I wouldn't say us, I'm talking about the people in the gaming sphere, with a lot of articles that he's been covering, a lot of insider news that he's been getting from people who've been working at BioWare and Ubisoft, which is actually pretty insane. Let's see. Among her claims, Mercante alleges I defamed her by stating she sucks dick for money. She said that herself. She said that herself. And one of the things someone asked her right over here, how did you get into the gaming industry? And she responded with, I sucked dick. Not surprising. Plus, she also has an OnlyFans, so she's basically a prostitute, right? An online prostitute. Now, I saw a picture of her flat boobs. I cannot unsee that. However, I did see her butt in one of the photos that she posted. She does have a nice butt, but people are telling me to stay away from smut, stay away from dirty assholes, and I am doing just that, all right? I'm making sure I do not see any of her OnlyFans anymore because they just, okay, look, it's not like I go search for them. They just pop up on my feed on Twitter, all right? So I don't go out looking for it. But that's correct. Flapjack titties, that is true. They also attribute her alleged damages, including harm to professional reputation, loss of economic opportunities, and mental anguish to my coverage. Alyssa, last time I checked, this is from your Twitter account, which is right up here we just talked about. The thing is that I believe she quit, right? She quit. I don't think she was fired. She didn't lose her job, but she didn't lose money. And I believe she's a freelance writer for the Rolling Stones. I believe she made an article. if I'm not mistaken, a couple weeks to a month ago. Her unhinged accusations don't stop there. Mercante claims I intentionally inflicted emotional distress by creating a firestorm of online attention that she has resulted in daily harassment. She even alleges that I targeted her based on her race, gender, age, and sexual orientation. The lawsuit also asserts that I engaged in tortious, I'm learning, not just math, interference with her employment, claiming my commentary and promotion of others' critiques had now somehow directly led to her job loss and contract buyout. I don't think so. I think what happens is that Kotaku is like, yo, you're bringing up a lot of bad press to Kotaku, and Kotaku is like a dying journalist, like video game journalist, like website anyways. So I'm not sure how it is, but the thing is that they right over here, number 3, right? This is inside the actual source right over here from Wikipedia. Number 3, Alyssa Mercante was a senior editor at the gaming news website and blog, right? One of the longest running and most successful gaming news websites. I don't think so anymore. I don't think it's considered really successful in this current day and age. Even IGN is not looking that great. But man, the most ludicrous charges is the accusation of stochastic terrorism, which I just mentioned earlier. A term her legal team appears to be using to start some sort of new legal grounds. They are trying to argue that I stoked harassment among my followers with the intent to harm Mercante's life and livelihood. This claim is as baseless as it is inflammatory, stretching the definition of liability to absurd extremes. So, I believe Sevi, at least she practices law, or she is a lawyer herself. I'm not sure. I didn't ask her, but she said that this is the slap thing, right? Where the slap basically means that you can't sue someone because of and is protected by the First Amendment, right? Because the thing is that she's basically suing in short for defamation. Like anything else is just over the top. I don't think it's gonna happen, and I do believe with Sevi that he's going to countersue. Like he's going to countersue Alyssa Mercante. And the thing is that she's brought on a lot of this hatred on herself, right? She actually went on live and she said that if you don't like that, then fight me in person. Yeah, she's a lawyer, right? Yeah, Sevi is a lawyer. Exactly. If she's a lawyer, then she knows the exact. Yeah. Smash JT, countersue, use that slap thing, and then she should go to court. And we talked about it earlier. She's gonna is like, my client here, this is what she said. I suck dick, right? That's gonna be one of her statements. They're gonna pull that up for one of the, it's gonna be in evidence. All right, it's gonna be, Smash JT is gonna use this as evidence. It's like, look what she said, right? I'm just using her word, what she said. She sucked dick, all right? Here's the thing. Are you considered a whore if you suck dick to get to where you are? Probably. Are you a prostitute for actually showing your vagina and your ugly flapjack titties on OnlyFans? Yeah, you are, which is insane, right? Holy crap, man. Let's not mince the words. This lawsuit is a desperate and vindictive move by Mercante to silence criticism and intimidate me into submission. I believe this is a scare tactic as well, because a lot of the people who on the left who are trying to like sue or do something like this is to scare people like Smash JT, scare people like Hypnotic Grums into not talking shit about her anymore. And the thing is that talking shit, most of the time when they're talking shit about her, they're criticizing her work ethic and criticizing what she's saying. I haven't seen anything, for me, I probably criticize her flapjack titties, but here's the thing. Titties are titties, and I like small titties, big titties, round titties, and basketball titties. I love all of them. But the thing is that she's an awful, awful human being. She's awful. It's completely frivolous, time-wasting, and ultimately self-defeating. But the real cost here isn't just the legal battle. It's the danger she's deliberately placed on my family by publicizing this lawsuit. She's made a calculated decision to expose me to risk while hiding behind the guise of victimhood. Now, Smash, that's the lawyer? Chat, be nice. But it says, Miss Professor Rev, they, their, them. We're not going to be nice. What the fuck? Why do they all look like that? Why do all ugly people always just default? Why do all ugly people just default to pronouns? This is insane. Holy crap, man. Adding the insult to injury, I now face a financial burden of defending myself. Unfortunately, funds from the GoFundMe I have previously informed you guys that would be going to cancer research is now instead have to be redirected to cover legal expenses. This is honestly a heartbreaking diversion of resources that could have gone to an actual worthy cause, all because she has no idea how to take an L in real life. And I believe Ron Coleman is going to be his lawyer. Damn, that's crazy, man. Doxing a person. Look, she didn't dox a person, but she she doxed him by leading people to an article, which is crazy. Yo, Beardo, thank you so much for the raid, man. Yo, thank you. Aye. Thank you. Boys, what up? Yo, thank you for the raid. Thank you. What's going on? Saska sisters hanging out in the chat. What's going on, Raiders? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for that, Beardo. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Right over here, say moving forward with this lawsuit isn't just an attack on me, it's an attack on anyone who dared. Yeah, like I said, it is a scare tactic. It is terrorism. Right? To speak out against the entrenched narratives as the gaming industry is a chilling precedent that should concern all journalists, creators, and commenters alike. I won't back down. I urge you guys to please stand with me as we fight the battle together, not just for my sake, but for the principle of free expression for everyone. Yeah, this is crazy. So, the amount in controversy in the case is more than 75,000. So that's wild, man. Mercante's action are a transparently weak attempt to silence actual criticism while trying to paint herself as the victim. But the truth is out there. I'll continue to fight to make sure it's heard. Yeah. We gotta show Smash JT some support, man. He's been doing a lot of work. You know, like, and this is where she basically threatened to fight people right over here. You want to fight me personally, bitch, right? And then when she got called out by Vera and like a bunch of other people, and she's like, oh, actually, I don't want to fight. But yeah, this is crazy, insane, unhinged. She's just trying to silence people, and we can't let her win, because if she wins, there will be no more Coomcast in the future, because all the Coom will be dried up by people like her. Not saying that we're gonna get milked, okay? Okay, never mind. Let's move on to the next story, okay?